one of my favorite segments on this show is called S.O.S, and that stands for Sentient Object Smut. Now, quite some time ago, over a year ago at this point, we realized just how broad this specific category of romance novels are, whatever. And so we were like, we should really just talk about them on the show because
Absolutely.
There's an endless supply. I love it.
Plethora.
Endless, constant. So what we do is we alternate show by show. Last time I told you about Licked by Love This. What a time to be alive. Licked by Nicole Parker. What do you have for me? In this case, so I told her about Licked, and now Ray will tell me about a book.
So I'm not going to give you the title because it'll.
Okay, I'm excited. It'll give it away. Okay,
I'm going to read the summary first.
Oh, I can't wait. All right.
Fleeing a tumultuous past, Emily finds refuge at a kitchen job in a quiet, God bless America, countryside parish. Robert and Laurent are two best friends with a bond that has crossed lines throughout their history, but now walk the straight and narrow, giving their lives to their parish as priests. One magical night under the harvest moon, Robert and Laurent experience a bizarre transformation. They wake up as a tomato and cucumber. I'm watching your face to see. Emily brings these ripe and juicy vegetables into the kitchen, but instead of preparing a meal, she uses them for other, more carnal needs. Emily awakens something inside of the priests who switch back and forth between the human and vegetable forms. The three find themselves in a steamy entanglement, unable to deny their primal desires. Will they fight their urges or break their vows and alter the course of their lives forever? From the best-selling author of Get in My Swamp, comes a veggie love story filled with angst and lust. This is Pounded by Produce by G.M. Ferry.
So this is different from Pounded by the Produce.
Yes.
What are the words that we just said?
This book is 200 pages.
Oh my God.
This book is a legit book.
It's a book. It's usually a novella.
Yes. Part of me was like, do I just stop and just say we should read this for the show? Many times during this. There are stakes, and that's not like food stakes. Well, there are, I think. But there are like actual stakes. There's like angst. There's a lot of fucking angst. There's like spiritual like
oh my God. Okay, so this is
wild. Okay? Wild. It is, as Jason Mantzoukas would say, bonkers. This is absolute bonkers.
Oh my God.
So,
this is Sierra Simone meets Sentient Object Smut.
I can't. Okay. So Laurent and Robert are best friends, have been friends since they joined the seminary together. There is a very, very sexy scene where they masturbate in front of each other in seminary. Inseminate. What? Okay.
Wow, those words are close.
They are very
why
close.
did I never realize that?
Emily is like, she luckily has gotten out of this relationship with this like really piece of trash guy, like kind of been treated like trash her whole life, you know. Takes a job to be a cook for these two. And I can't tell if this is supposed to be British or it's supposed to be American. I can't really tell, or some other country, but I'm pretty sure the way that they kind of joke with each other, it sounds very British to me, like the dialogue seems British. And I mean, in Catholic churches here don't normally wear big hats anymore.
That's more a European thing or like a Roman thing.
Yeah. Definitely not Catholic. Like, I know that, like, in Baptist communities, like, a lot of times women will wear hats, but not usually in Catholic. Yeah. But, like, we were talking about, like,
the Catholic
legit
priest right now.
Yeah. No, not like in the Catholic Church.
Not since the Vatican.
Yeah.
Or Vatican II, right?
Yeah, because you don't have to, like, have your head covered. That was, like, one of the reasons that most women would wear hats. Yeah, so anyhow. But, so she goes and she takes this job as their cook, and these two priests are cursed by a like legit Beauty and the Beast-esque witch. And it's pretty much like, you're going to become, a transformation is needed because she knows because she's some sort of weird goddess or something, that like the three of them are supposed to be together. And so the way that they end up like becoming like breaking down barriers, because Emily's very nervous around them because she's been like kind of like controlled her whole life.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, but at the same time, she kind of likes when Robert is certain with her.
Yeah.
Robert, so it sounded to me like, I'm trying to remember, like, they're very good looking men. They're in like,
Obviously.
they're like late 30s, early 40s. She's supposed to be like in her late 20s, I think, maybe early 30s. But yeah, it's definitely like even before they turn into vegetables and she fucks them or they fuck her.
A tomato. That's what's catching me.
So yeah, so Laurent turns into the cucumber and Robert turns, and Laurent is not like, he's not very into the, like, he pretty much like stayed with being a priest for Robert. He's been in love with Robert for their entire relationship. Like, it's very sweet. It's very Sierra Simone but with fucking vegetables.
But with fucking vegetables.
Yeah, so she uses Laurent as a, you know, as you would.
Yeah,
and
obviously
then
it's a phallic looking. Yeah.
And then she uses the tomato, like especially like the stem and such, on other parts of her downstairs region at the same time, and both expel seeds onto her. Or in her. They do all come. And at one point, they all figure out, the vegetables figure out they can vibrate also. I'm not going to spoil it, because I really do think it's why they vibrate.
Why
or
would
why
they vibrate?
Because they can. Because they're built to be like, this is, well, no, I don't want to ruin as to why they have become what they have to do. But I really liked this book. I'm not going to lie. I was like, I read a good part of it one morning and I was like, oh yeah, I want to go back and finish that. That was really good. Like, it was actually very much like it's great. It's fine. It's like, you know, at first it is very tongue in cheek, and personally, I didn't necessarily know if like all the sex scenes were that sexy necessarily, but I liked them. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I would have liked to have seen the two dudes do it, but they swords crossing. Yeah, I would have seen. I mean, there's a little bit of that, but not a lot. But yeah, that's that is Pounded by Produce.
As you were telling me more about it, I remembered that you had sent me. Oh God, when was this? I don't know. Like 2 weeks ago, you sent me an Instagram post about this, and so I was scrolling up through our 18,000 mile long message thread looking for this. The comments are fantastic on this post, by the way. Lots of someone says, is this VeggieTales smut?
Yeah, kinda.
Someone says, everybody go read this. I love this book from my head to tomatoes.
Love it.
Again, what a time to be alive.
Right?
Like, our grandmothers didn't have stuff like this.
No. I mean, it literally, like, I love tomatoes and I love cucumbers. I mean, not sexually, but I do enjoy eating them. Sure. And I love sexually. I love pre-sexually. So there you go. It hit all of the points for me.
Did it check all your boxes?
It checked, just like Jack.
Just checked Jack Devlin.
Yep.
Checked all the boxes.
It did.
I am just so grateful.
I was like so excited. I was like, I'm going to take one for the team and read this 200-page book. I don't fucking care. I mean, I skimmed quite a bit of it like that. I was like, I don't fucking care. But like, I mean, I think any of us would. You get from point A to point B at certain points. You're like, okay.
Right. Yeah. No. You know what? Wonderful. Mm-hmm. No notes. I'm very excited that you read that book, and I'm even more excited that you enjoyed it.
Yeah, and I was looking back. There's another book of hers, I think, or theirs. I don't know if it is a what.
Yeah, I don't know
gender.
What their pronouns are. Right.
I'm looking to see. I thought I read. Oh, you know what? I thought I had read on one of her other books, but there's so many Red Riding Hood books, and she has one. Yes. I've not read it though.
Okay.
But I would recommend it. I mean, it's probably hot. It sounded like I was reading the description. It sounded hot, but I'm not a big, and this was another thing because I'm not a MMF person. So this was another I know you are, but what am I? Not one of those. Anyhow,
Get in My Swamp still gets me.
Oh my God, I lost it. I hadn't read that part, and that made me giggle.
Also, there is I believe so there is a Get in My Swamp, the completed series, and there's also a Stay in My Swamp, an Ogre Happily Ever After.
Do you know, one thing we've never talked about, even with our Hear Me Out, is the amount of people that are sexually attracted to human Shrek when Shrek became a human in that one Shrek movie.
Yeah,
men
Shrek
in particular,
3 or whatever.
Men in particular love fucking human Shrek.
I support it.
Sure. Yes. But it's really funny that for the longest time it was Prince Eric or it was the Beast in particular, but now
Yes.
It's the amount the exponentially high amount of people that love human Shrek.
Listen, one of my friends sent me a Instagram post just with a bunch of memes on it, but it was all about Beauty and the Beast and how men always choose the bear. And about how Gaston is the most terrifying Disney villain because we all have met a Gaston. Right? The tough guy who is actually secretly violent and will manipulate you and all that kind of shit.
Yeah,
so,
I mean that's why he's the hero of most of the dark romance.
Well,
Yeah. Any hoozles.
That's great. I love this contribution.
Yay.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your cervix. Yeah. Yeah. Well, no problem. But for right now, we're gonna take a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
And we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk all about
Bridgerton season 4, part 2.
Yeah. I mean, buckle up, guys. Crow's about to be eaten. So.